What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. We are here with our Raging Cajuns rebuild. We went 10-4 last year. We are at the point to encourage transfers. Um, we have a roster size of 75 out of 85, so we're not going to actually encourage anyone to leave. We're going to keep everyone. Let's advance to next week. Big phase here. We got a red shirt every one of our freshmen. This is what I just like to do. Helps boost up your team a little bit. You get to have all these guys who just came in. Basically just get a free overall boost and keep a year of their eligibility. So let's get all these wide receivers up. Also lets me know who we have to recruit next year. Like I would say we don't need a quarterback, but because of Flint, so we're still fine there. We could use a running back, even though we have Galmore, but quarterback and running back are technically what we need because we didn't recruit one this year. Offensive line, we have some depth, but I would like always to recruit a whole offensive line. Defensive line, we got two DNs and a D tackle, so we're not desperate on D line. Linebackers, technically we could use a linebacker, so that wouldn't be bad. Corners, we could definitely use some recruiting. Safeties, we have depth at. Sharp, you're going to start. So yeah, that's all we're going to do there. I don't think we're going to do any changes to the depth chart, really. We're going to keep it mainly how it was. I'm actually going to keep Flint as a starter now. I'd rather have our better players starting. Actually, never mind. We have an 86 overall court. Is he hurt? He's hurt. All right. Well, for now, Flint's going to be a starter. We're going to have Davis. Wide receivers are absolutely abysmal. Tight end, we have good tight end. O-line is solid. Very old, though. D-line is pretty solid. D tackles, we got a freshman in there. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably not going to do any changes here. Got a freshman corner. That's cool. Safety. Okay, everything else should be the same. All right, nothing really to change. Let's get to custom schedules, though. I think we have a lot of out-of-conference games that we could play. We gotta get an easy one this year. I wanna be a good team. Let's give us some easy teams. Let's go for Ball State. I like that Buffalo idea. Is there any bad teams? We're really bad. All right, we'll go Air Force, and then we'll go Buffalo. Actually, I'm going to keep FCS team, and we're going to go Buffalo instead of Tennessee. We're not going to test ourselves this year, really. Not honestly, just not worth it. I'd rather have an easy schedule and just win a lot and try to become a ranked team than test ourselves too hard. Let's set up a recruiting board. See if we have any really good options. I'm looking at 4 stars mainly. So, like, yeah, we have 5 4-stars. I'm probably going to recruit every single one of them. 2 wide receivers, which is not a desperate need, but that's all right. O-line, D-line, always something I want. Athletes are great. Corners are great. Safeties, no fullbacks. Corners. Right guard, athlete. Corner, right tackle. Running back, left guard, athlete. These are all players I kind of do want to see. I'd probably not. Man, I'll scout them out. These are all positions we should just might as well scout out. I'm going to get to scouting, and once I'm done with that, I'll check back in. All right, this is our board. We got an instant commit gem right guard, which is absolutely awesome to see. But we have a pretty solid board going into this year. 9 players we're trying to go after immediately. Then we're obviously going to add on people throughout the year. But that's what we're going to roll with, and let's move on. All right, we got some recruiting to do. I'm going to spend my points, and I'll get back to you guys once I'm done with that. This is our board going into this year. Really hoping we get these 4 or 5 stars. Be awesome. I mean, this dude could put him anywhere, basically. He's going to be a good player. Probably wide receiver, though. And then you have a running back, right tackle, another wide receiver. It's going to be a solid recruiting class. So this all pans out how we want it. Hopefully, these guys start to commit pretty soon. We're almost into some people's top 8s, but let's go. Let's see how it goes. All right, we broke into 2 people's top 5, so I'm going to go quickly check those out, see if we can go into hard sell. We had a bye week, so nothing really happened last week, but let me go quickly check hard sells, and then we'll sim this Marshall game. No hard sells possible just yet. We got to wait another week. One of the guys I put in a little, like barely any points on, I could get a hard sell for, but I'm just not going to do it. It's not worth it. We got Marshall here. Let's advance this week. Hopefully, this should be an auto win. And we actually lost. Pretty Pretty brutal to see that. That should have been a game. That was an easy win. It's interconference too, so that's a big, big loss for us. Let's see what the score was. 45-31. Defense is not too hot. That shouldn't be happening. That's very unacceptable, but we'll have to see how we fix and move on from that. Got some hard sells to do, so I'm going to get through that, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. All right, we weren't able to really hard sell too many people, but we got Old Dominion now. This is what's more important. We need to win this season, do well. But let's see how it goes. We win. Beautiful. Should have been 2-0 right now, but that's all right. We got Ball State. Ball State stinks. Please win that. We blew out Old Dominion too. That's awesome to see. 1-1's a solid record. Let me get to the rest of the hard sells. Hopefully I can get them all now, and then I'll see you guys after this. Every player that we can hard sell is hard sell. So basically in this next week or two, we should see a lot of commits. But we got Ball State now. Let's get a win here. Start off well. There's one commit, a good right guard. I think he's a gem as well. And he was awesome. Everything else, I think we should be able to get them. That just helps out a bunch, though. I'm going to go quickly put on my hours into these few guys that I had 25 in. Get them a hard sell. And I think that's going to be what we're going to do for the rest of our hours. All right, hard sell every single player on our board now. Got Air Force, who just won last week. Get me another win here. We'll start off good. There's a 4-star. There's another 4-star. There's another 4-star. There's a 3-star. 3-star. Beautiful. We're going to keep working for this one 4-star, but these guys both should commit next week. We hopefully got a win there, and we did. 3-1. Picked it up a bit. 1 Defensive Player of the Week for the Sun Belt. That's awesome. Let's check those scores real quick before we move on. 28-0 against Air Force, 41-10 against Ball State. Those are 2 big wins. You got FCS Southeast and Buffalo still. So there should be 2 more wins, hopefully, if everything goes right, which would make us 5-1 going into the real conference play. That'd be in a very ideal situation. But let me spend the rest of our points, and then I'll see you guys once I'm done with that. Spent the rest of my points. We got FCS Southeast now. Let's get this win. Beautiful. Another commit. Another commit. That's 4 4-stars on the year already. Still waiting on one more guy from our previous group, but we're moving up. That's another win against FCS Southeast. 4-1 now. We're starting to cook a little bit. Buffalo, they're not a good team. Let's quickly check recruiting right now. He's going to commit this week or next week, hopefully. Got some hours into him. We're winning you. We're winning you. We're winning you. We're winning you. Let's get the rest of the points in for him. Then we check for 2 more people probably who I'm going to go after, and then we'll get to the sim. We basically just pick through the last of the 4-stars, so we're on to 3-stars after this week. Hopefully we get a win here against Buffalo, though. That'd be absolutely awesome. And we did. We are 5-1. Let me quickly check the scores to those games. We got a bye week now. That obviously helps a lot. But 23-22, we barely beat FCS team. That's terrible. And by 7 against Buffalo. So not great. But, you know, we got a bye week, and then we're on to conference play. We got 2 tough teams, UL Monroe and Troy. Other than that, our schedule is pretty winnable. Hopefully we win out. I want to see what the record of Marshall. They're 4-2 now. Okay. So Marshall is a pretty solid team. We got some recruiting to do, so let me get done with recruiting. And then, yeah. All right, we got Texas State now. They're 1-2. Let me quickly check their recruiting. I think I have some people at the hard sell. Emmanuel LaRoque should hopefully commit this week. We have a few people we have to hard sell now, which is absolutely awesome. So let me get done with hard selling, and then we'll get into this game. We hard sold the people that are available. We have Texas State now. Come on. That's 1 commit. Finally, that guy commits. Took him forever. And we won. We were ranked 21st in the country now, 6-1. That is just amazing. Elijah Davis, our running back, wins Sun Belt Player of the Week, which is sick. We got Troy now. Troy's a pretty solid team. They're one of the 2 teams that are hard remaining on our schedule. Let me make sure I hard sold these people correctly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, all proper. We could quickly do Fleming and maybe Bolin. I'm not certain, but Yeah, this is amazing. We should have enough hours to go after one more person, I believe. So I'm going to go do that after this as well. But I'll see you guys when we get to the sim. All right, we are simming now. Come on. You lost one dude. That stinks. Almost had him. I don't think we won. We did not. Gosh dang it. 6-2 now. Drop out of rankings. Got one more player to add to recruit, but that stinks. Losing a guy too. Rough week there. Rough week. Not many more people to go for commits. I think we motivated these people properly, and we did. Dang, man. All right. Yeah, let me add that new recruit, and then we'll see what goes on. Let's go, Chucky Crispin. Chuck Crispin. That's our new quarterback, probably. And Taylor Mancuso. Good commits there. 2 4-stars. We have 2 more, hopefully, we're going to get. And then it's all good from there. We're 7-2 now. 3-2 in conference, which is not what you want to see because I don't think we're even going to make chip. We definitely are not. Actually, we could because we're going against South Alabama. That's our big battle. Hopefully, we win this week, and then we're probably right back into it. But who knows, man? Who knows? We have hard sell on a lot of these people. We're in his top 5, so I'm going to hard sell him real quick. So we got all of his checks. We have a few more people to add to the board, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll see you guys after I'm done with that. All right, South Alabama, this is a big game for us. We need this win. Hopefully we get it. Come on, come on. Dang it, that season. That is the season. South Alabama beat us. We just got some more recruiting. 2 more games left to play. At least let's end 9-3. Get a good bowl game, but there's no conference championship hopes if that's how we play. Somehow, most of these people, we're not in his top 8 yet. Throw 10 more points at this dude, but unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. I was really hoping we were gonna get something there, but chip chances don't look too promising. We're gonna lose that guy to Florida. Might lose him to Penn State, but we've had a pretty solid recruiting class. So yeah, let's keep simming. Wow, rough week. We lost 2 guys to Florida. Lost 1 player to Penn State. We won a game, so we're 8-3 now. But rough week for recruiting. That's unfortunate to see. Lost 3 4-stars, 2 wide receivers, and 1 tight end. Thought we were a lock to get a lot of those people, but that's all right. I'm probably not going to add many more recruits because I kind of want to wait for the transfer portal because a lot of these guys I'm not too interested in getting anymore, but I mean, I guess a lot of few. All right, we got Arkansas State now. Let's get a win here. We got 1 commit, Eric Chisholm. Hopefully we won against Arkansas State, and we did. We are 9-3. End of the season strong, but I mean that start kind of ruined us. 1 loss and then a loss to Southern Alabama. I mean, you got screwed there. Unfortunate season. I thought we would have been a little bit better, but I don't think we would have beat Coastal Carolina anyways. South Alabama played very, very well this season. Unfortunate, man. Hopefully we get a win in our bowl game, though. We're going to have a pretty good bowl game. Not much recruiting left to do, so I'll get to our bowl game. Quickly, both of these coordinators are going to get the boot. I need recruiting. That's where I'm kind of interested in. So I'm looking for coordinators who are more heavily into recruiting. All right, we are ranked currently number 25 in the country. Let's see what bowl game we get. We got 1 more week to sim, and then we'll be able to see. We also have to sign some players or sign some coaches. So we got a tight end. I got a center. Got another center. Probably going to move him out to guard or tackle. 2 more guys are going after. Probably losing this dude. No way we get him from Clemson, but not too bad. Not too bad. Probably going to be the 18 deep class right now. Get some transfers, and we'll be pretty good. Avery Johnson wins Heisman. Pretty mid stats for a Heisman winner, but that's all right. We get Buffalo. We already beat them this season. Let's get another bowl game. Boost up our confidence a little bit. We got some coach signings to do. I'm looking for recruiters. Let's see if there's any available. Ellen McElroy, not a good recruiter. Not a good recruiter. Not a good recruiter. Not a good recruiter. Come on. There we go. Looks like we're getting, ooh, a little bit of a fight here. I don't know who we want. Either Eastern Michigan's guy and RJ McTire or Deontay Wilcox. He's a little bit above the second bar, as is he. He's got a little bit on motivator. What does he have? A little bit on motivator, but a little bit less there. Let's offer RJ McTire. If not, we're going to go get Deontay Wilcox. Yes, I would like to make an offer. RJ McTire, let's look at defensive coordinators now and do the exact same thing. Already looking at Javier Davey. Good start. Worst comes to worst, we don't get him, but that's our ideal fit. RJ McDavey, and it looks like who we were going to get. Hire coach, yes. Hopefully we get both of those guys. If not, we'll have to. RJ's the one I'm kind of worried about. If not, we'll have to move on there, but let's advance. Let's get a win against Buffalo, get our coordinators, and be in a good spot for next year. We did win. We are 10-3 now. Hopefully that jumps us up in the rankings a little bit. Thank you, Ventures Bowl. Awesome. Let's check our coaches real quick. Hopefully we got both of them, and we did. Beautiful. South Georgia and Kentucky pipelines, solid pipelines for us. Being in Louisiana, those are pretty southern. Actually, Kentucky's not southern, but those places are pretty solid fits for us. Let's sim to the end of season recap, and let's get to our off-season things. We get one commit, Mike Merrick. Looks like the other ones probably did not commit. We finished the season at number 20 in the country, which is absolutely awesome. All right, we got some players leaving. Hopefully not too many transfers. And just one, Matt McConnell. Probably not going to be able to persuade him. Hopefully, though, no. All right. No persuasion. No one getting drafted. Pretty weird season. Let's advance to next week. All right, we got Ezekiel Kika. Cool. I'll take it. Finishing top 20 last year is absolutely awesome. I'm very happy about that. Let's see. That one guy I'm assuming did not commit here. Oh, he did. Never mind. It was Tremaine Briggs. Well, that's great. So we had a 19 deep class, actually, which is pretty sick. A bunch of people interested in getting transferring here, which is also exactly what you want to see. Whoa, I'm not even locked out of a lot of these people, and they're not even interested. All right, we could get a lot of people here. I'm focusing more on just getting sophomores. Juniors aren't really too interesting to me right now. We should probably stay on the younger side of things. Like a quarterback, wide receiver honestly wouldn't be a bad move. We need wide receivers. I'll get a wide receiver. D end, don't need. Safety. Like low key, yeah. This is a 28 deep class already. Left tackle, yes. All right. That's all we're doing now. That's it. We're going to spend my recruiting points here, see how many of these guys I can actually get, and then I'll see you guys after. All right, recruiting update. We entered the top 5 of most of these guys. First place for almost, or literally all of them. Pretty ideal spot there. I would love a huge recruiting class this year. After that pretty pathetic season, you do need some recruits to start coming to your team. I'm probably going to have to wait a week to hard sell a lot of these people. I could get Mohamed Olowale already. Bang. Bang. All right. Any other guys? And you. All right. Pretty solid place to be in. Should probably spend the rest of my recruiting points on Johnson down there, but we'll go do that real quick. We got 45 left. Might as well. Why would I do that? That made no sense. All right. Spend 50, 10, and 5. All right. We have one more week. Then we're going to be able to hard sell basically every single one of them. And then we're in a great spot. We get Mohammed. We get Cam. Evan. Solid job already. 6 more people to go after. Great class, basically. Hopefully some of these guys are going to be able to step in this year or next year and be able to be a big impact. But right now we're in a good spot. Let's hard sell them. Hopefully we get basically every single player. And then I'll check in with you guys after. 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, and 6. Let's go. That's a win. Oh, 7. I didn't know I had 7 guys. All right, sick. Pretty deep class then. Let's see where we ranked nationally, but that's a pretty good class. To advance one more week, then we'll be able to do position changes and check how we ranked. And then that's going to be probably the video, and then I'll have to check back in you guys for the next season. But let's go to National Signing Day real quick. Top classes. Whoa. Sun Belt West. 29 or 32nd in the country. Very, very good class. 29 total commits. Very, very awesome class. I'm super ecstatic about that. Position changes. Let's get into this one. I'll check back in with you guys once we are done. Let's quickly check training results. See how this team is looking. 85 overall. Quarterbacks are pretty dang good. Holstein's looking like a great player. How fast is he? 86 speed. And we have Flint right there. It was absolutely disgusting. Elijah Davis is a beast. Wide receiver core is still very bad. What is this the guy we brought in? We brought it. No, I think we had Larry. Who did we bring in? I don't remember. But pretty mid team. I hope we were pretty good. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank y'all for watching, and peace.